Picture this: you've poured 15 years into a single company. 15 years of late nights, cancelled holidays, deals closed at 3 a.m., crises turned into triumphs. You've become the invisible force holding everything together. The board calls you indispensable. The CEO sends thank you notes on Christmas. Your team looks to you like a mentor, almost a mother. Then one Tuesday morning in January, you get the email. Subject line: organizational update. No meeting. No conversation. Just 12 cold words: your position is no longer required. Please contact HR regarding your exit. Security arrives at your door within the hour. Your access is revoked before you've even finished reading. That was me. Elena Voss, no relation to the company name, just cruel coincidence. This is my story. Not of screaming matches or courtroom battles. Of quiet, surgical revenge that cost them tens of millions, and taught them that loyalty, once broken, never comes back cheap. Welcome to BackfireTales. If you've ever felt the sting of corporate betrayal, if you fantasized about walking away and watching the empire crumble behind you, stay here. Hit subscribe. Turn on the bell. We're going deep. Let's begin. I joined Voss and Klein in early 2010. Back then, it was a solid but sleepy mid-sized logistics firm in Frankfurt, Euro 80 million turnover, mostly domestic trucking and warehousing. The 2008 crash had hit hard. Competitors were collapsing left and right. I was 32, fresh off a stint at DHL, where I'd learned ruthless efficiency. Started as senior supply chain analyst. Within 18 months, I was heading operations for Northern Europe. My first big win: the 2012 merger with a struggling Dutch forwarder. Everyone said it was too risky: cultural clashes, debt load. I spent 3 months in Amsterdam negotiating term sheets, restructuring debt, integrating systems overnight. Closed the deal at 45 million euros. Overnight, our network doubled. Revenue jumped 60%. The board noticed. Herr Reinhard, our CEO, started calling me into strategy sessions. Elena, he'd say with that paternal smile, you're the backbone of this place. By 2015, I was COO. I handled Brexit chaos in 2016 to 2020, rerouted entire fleets through Rotterdam when Dover turned into a parking lot. Saved 12 million euros in fines and penalties alone. Negotiated new customs software that competitors paid consultants millions for. I built it in-house with my team. I mentored. Promoted from within. Turned junior analysts into directors. Created succession plans so the company could run without me for months. Loyalty wasn't just a word. It was my identity. But around 2022, things shifted. Reinhard's nephew, Lucas Reinhard, 27, fresh MBA from INSEAD, zero real experience, joined as strategic advisor. Suddenly, he sat at my right in every meeting. He presented my slides, with his name added. Board clapped for fresh ideas that were mine from 2 years earlier. I noticed. I documented. But I said nothing. Loyalty, I told myself. It would pass. 2024 was our peak. Valuation hit 200 million euros. Board pushed for IPO on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. Everyone excited. Bonuses promised. Then the directive came down: prepare Lucas for executive leadership. I was told to mentor him full-time. Hand over key relationships. Step back from day-to-day ops. I did. Lucas fumbled. He offended our largest Belgian client by lecturing them on outdated processes. I flew to Brussels the next day, apologized personally, fixed the contract extension. Lucas took credit in the board report. Secured renewal through strategic dialogue. I smiled in meetings. Inside, something hardened. Then came the Q3 board presentation. I presented our forecast, 18 million euros projected profit. Solid. Conservative. Lucas interrupted. With my new supplier partnerships, he said, we can hit 25 million euros. No such partnerships existed. I'd checked every contract. He was bluffing. Fabricating to look good. Board applauded. My slides. Pushed to appendix. After the meeting, Reinhardt pulled me aside. Private office. Door closed. Elena, he said, not meeting my eyes, times are changing. Lucas represents the future. We need younger energy for the IPO roadshow. I realized then, they weren't just sidelining me. They were erasing me. Slowly. Publicly. I went home that night. Sat in the dark. And started planning. Not revenge, not yet. Just contingencies. January 14th, 2025. 9:17 a.m. Boardroom. 6 executives. Reinhard at the head. Lucas to his right, already in my usual chair. Elena, Reinhard began, we've decided to restructure for the next phase. Operations will report directly to Lucas. Your role is redundant. No thank you. No, we appreciate. Just, HR has prepared your exit package. Security will escort you. Please be gone by end of day. I didn't argue. Didn't cry. I nodded once. Understood. They expected drama. I gave them calm. I walked back to my office. Security already outside. I packed slowly. Every notebook I'd ever kept, personal notes, not company property. Every business card from clients I'd personally won. Every email thread where I'd saved deals. Most importantly, my old employment contract from 2010. The one with the unusual clause I'd negotiated myself, if terminated without cause after 10 years. Key client relationships could be pursued independently, no non-compete enforcement. European labor law backed it. They never updated it. Sloppy. In the lift down, Lucas passed me. Smirked. Good luck out there, Elena. I looked him dead in the eye. You'll need it more. He laughed. Thought I was bluffing. I wasn't. First week. Silence. No LinkedIn post. No angry emails. Nothing. I registered Elara Solutions GmbH, a one-woman consultancy. Quiet. No fanfare. Move 1. Contacted 8 anchor clients I'd personally onboard over the years. Casual coffees. I'm independent now. If Voss and Klein ever falters, you know where to find me. No hard sell. Just seeds. Move 2. Reviewed archived emails. Found Lucas's new supplier deals, actually kickbacks disguised as consulting fees. Minor, but BaFin, Germany's financial watchdog, hates even the appearance of improper influence. Especially pre-IPO. I anonymized the evidence. Sent a tip via their secure portal. No name. No trace. Move 3. The 30 million euro annual contract with Eurologistics. The one I'd negotiated from scratch. Their agreement had a key personnel continuity clause. If I left involuntarily, they could terminate penalty-free and seek alternative providers. I'd written it in 2018. I sent their procurement head a polite note. Just FYI, I'm no longer with V&K. Happy to discuss options if needed. They responded within hours. Let's talk. Month 1, BaFin opened a preliminary inquiry. Quiet at first, but word spread in industry circles. Stock still private, but pre-IPO shares dipped 5%. Lucas blamed market noise. Fired 2 of my former direct reports for poor performance. Morale tanked. Month 2, Eurologistics gave notice. 8 million euros gone. They signed with Elara the next week. My first real revenue. I hired my first employee, Anna, one of the fired ones. She brought contacts. We were small, but growing. Month 3, 2 more clients walked. Lucas's phantom suppliers collapsed. Turns out they were shell companies. Board panicked. Called emergency meeting. I landed another 5 million euro contract. Word was spreading. Elena's new firm is reliable. No drama. Month 4, BaFin inquiry deepened. Requested documents. Lucas scrambled, blamed compliance team. More firings. Pre-IPO valuation talks stalled. Investors whispered, instability. Month 5, Handelsblatt got a leak. Someone, not me, fed them the story. Headline: Voss and Klein faces regulatory scrutiny over compliance issues ahead of planned IPO. Stock equivalent crashed 22%. Shareholders furious. Reinhard called me. Private number. Elena, we may have acted hastily. Perhaps there's a way back. I let it ring. Didn't answer. Month 6, full BaFin report leaked. Evidence of improper payments. IPO cancelled indefinitely. Valuation down 40 to 45%. Board forced Reinhard out. Lucas demoted to special projects, then quit in shame. They sent a formal offer, 1.2 million euro severance plus 5% equity to return. My reply, one sentence, thank you for the offer. However, my non-compete has expired. As has my loyalty. Voss and Klein sold at sale price 3 months later. New owners gutted it, layoffs, asset sales. Today, Elara Solutions is a 18 million euro firm. 20 employees. Happy. No boards. No nepotism. Just results. I never gloated publicly. Never needed to. The sweetest revenge isn't loud. It's watching them realize, betray the person who built everything, and everything can vanish. Quietly. Completely. If this story resonated, if you've got your own corporate scar, drop it in the comments. I read them all. Like if justice felt satisfying. Share if someone needs to hear this. Subscribe for more tales where the underdog doesn't just survive, they win. Thanks for staying till the end. Stay sharp. Protect your worth. Until next time.